Hello everyone, my name is Siano and I am ROKPA's project coordinator in Nepal. On December 8, 2015, I went to Jiri, in Dolakha District, in North-Eastern Nepal, to check on a potential new project for ROKPA, the rebuilding of a school that was badly hurt by the earthquake in April this year. With me, Sagar, ROKPA's project manager in Nepal, Andy, one of our two building consultants, and Santos, the local Jiri project manager. On arrival in Jiri, after about 10 hours on the bus, we went for a short walk down to the town center to get some tea and to see the place. What used to be a booming touristic spot where until 2008, trekkers would come to start the Everest track. Now, mostly big, ruined, empty hotels with not enough income to rebuild and no future in sight that would justify the investment. The next morning we got on the four-wheel drive that took us across the valley to see the school. The way to the school is breathtaking, beautiful view, and people smiling at us everywhere. When we arrived at the school, everyone came together to discuss and show the new plans for the new school. Everyone introduces themselves, the teachers, the vice principal of the school, chairman of the school committee, the building team leader, Santos, Andy, Sagar, and myself. I make clear that ROKPA is here in order to support the rebuilding of the school together with the people. Not for them, not to pay someone to do it, but to work together. With the support of the community, cooperation, long-term thinking, transparency, and communication, we can work together. No promises were made yet, only declarations of intent. One disclaimer would be the authorities, and the chairman of the school committee promised me he will take care of that and apply through the needed channels to get the approvals needed. We agreed on the next move to be the school and committee to get the paperwork on the go. I made clear that these approvals are essential for ROKPA to be able to help. Next, Andy showed everyone his latest plans and asked questions regarding the planning of the classrooms, the size, the position of the teacher's office, taking into account everything he and they could think of. I must stop here and acknowledge the impressive way that Mark and Andy have been taking so many factors into account. From the cost of material to the traditional and local building style, to the angle of the sun and wind, to the choice of certain techniques that would require the employment of more women in the project. They really did an amazing job in thinking of not only the best result, but what is the most beneficial process that would empower and support the local community in a very holistic way. I also learned that the school receives money from the government for administration costs. The school uses that money to pay for 6 additional teachers to the 5 provided by the government. To cover for maintenance cost, they collect a small fee every term from the students' families. The one telling us these details is the vice principal, Chundra Badur Tamang, who lives 2 hours walk from the school, and during winter he stays with families to make sure the kids come to school. In the summer, he walks home but makes sure to do house calls and keeps attendance high. I was impressed. When the meeting was finished, Andy took some more notes and I got to chat with some of the staff members. They all expressed high hopes for our support. We jumped in the car and drove back through the rough road to Jiri town. Back in town we had another tea and went for a last supper to warm up before the night. After which, we were already presented with the first application papers submitted by the school committee. Rare to see someone working this fast in these regions. To me, that shows enthusiasm and goodwill. In the morning, Sagar and I got on a minibus to Kathmandu. The long bumpy road and horrible music we were forced to listen to did not ruin my optimistic thoughts of how much good we can do in Jiri. Thank you for watching.